Tonight on Entertainment Now, Julie Levin previews the women's film series at the Gallagher Theatre, and Paige O'Connor interviews an emerging local artist, plus Julie's Movie Minute. Your entertainment starts now. Hello and welcome to Entertainment Now, your source for everything cool happening in Tucson. In tonight's top story, Julie reports on the Women's Film Festival premiering at the Gallagher Theatre. I'll take it over to Julie.
Hi, I'm Julie Levin, your movie reporter. Today I'm at the Women's Resource Center, and I'm letting you know about the film series that's going on at Gallagher Theatre.
The film series is a feminist film series that the Women's Resource Center has put on. There are films that deal with issues concerning women and other marginalized groups.
Wow, that sounds very interesting. And is admission free?
Yes, admission is free. The next film that we're showing is a film called In Sickness and in Health. It's next Wednesday, 7 p.m. This is about same-sex issues.
And can students find more information on your website?
Yes, they can. Our website is wrc.asua.arizona.edu, and you can also find that website on our film series posters. We also have bookmarks that we hand out. At the bottom, it'll give you our website as well as ASUA's website. All of our films are on Wednesdays. This is kind of a tradition that we've had going on. So every first and third Wednesday of each month, and it just so happened that there were 7 Wednesdays this semester, so we have 7 films.
All right, so students come check out 7 films on all Wednesdays, or is it it's
first and third
Wednesdays. And I'm Julie Levin. Thank you so much.
Thank you, and welcome back to Entertainment Now. We are your source for glimpses to inside tomorrow's next big stars. This week, Paige O'Connor interviews an emerging local hip-hop artist. Take it away, Paige.
Hey Wildcats, Paige O'Connor here. We're hanging out with Alan Olkeen of Queens, New York tonight. He is actually a U of A Wildcat and an up-and-coming Tucson rap artist. Enjoy. So Alan, tell us a little bit about your experience so far working with rap and producing your own music and performing in Tucson.
Well, I've only been in Tucson like a year, so it's been kind of difficult getting a fan base out here because I'm originally from New York City. And it's been interesting trying to get fans, you know, like a new sound, and people either love it or hate it, so it's kind of tough in that aspect.
Very cool. So, what part of New York are you from?
Queens, New York City. I'm wearing the shirt.
Very nice. Reppin'?
Yes, I am.
What kind of things do you reflect normally in your rap?
I like reflecting every aspect. I like the, you know, like the lows, the highs, everything. I keep it personal, it's like my stuff, and I sometimes tell stories of other people also, just because they won't be able to express themselves that way. So I just do whatever comes to me. Depends on the music also, like the beat itself.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. So, in terms of your music, I've noticed that it's very lyrical. And when we say lyrical, we mean that there are a lot of poetic aspects to it. I understand that you are actually into poetry at the U of A.
Yes.
And you're a creative writing and English double major.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool.
Yeah, so it's my senior year, English and creative writing double major. Poetry is just something that I found the outlet. That was before hip-hop, before I started writing. I would just do my little poems, you know, roses are red, violets are blue kind of thing, and it just evolved from there.
Very cool. So Alan is actually a part of a hip-hop movement, and it's called Camerata?
Yes, Camerata.
Very cool. And there's kind of a, I would say, a motto behind that and more of a story. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, sure. Camerata was actually Florentine Camerata. Took place in the 1600s, a musical movement, philosophical movement. It was just all these intellectuals got together and they decided to just change pop culture at that time. So I just flipped it was spelled with a C, I flipped it to a K, and I just decided to do that with pop culture in itself. So it's just a group of hip hop for now, but I'd like to expand into poets and philosophers and writers and just a big old movement.
So to the fun stuff, what kind of performances have you done in Tucson so far?
Well, I've performed at Tucson High at a Unity Festival.
Okay.
I've performed at Club DV8 opening for Eminem's group D12. I don't know if you know what that is.
Oh wow, yeah.
Yeah, so I've performed at the Poetry Center talent show, and I've done motivational speaking at high schools across town. I've performed here at the U of A at the mall actually also.
So if people want to go and get a taste of Camerata, what website would they go to?
For starters, I'll say outbasics.com. I'd also say myspace.com/outbasics and myspace.com/camerata. That's Kamerata. So it's all there.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much for talking with us tonight, Alan, and we hope to see you in a live performance around Tucson sometime soon.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Hey guys, that was your taste of Tucson's local hip-hop scene. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next week. Back to you in the studio.
Welcome back, and get ready to plan your exciting weekend as I take it over to Caleb for this week's calendar.
Thanks, Katie. Hey, Wildcats. So long school week is finally over. If you're planning on taking it easy this weekend, you can always watch other people party instead of you. As the Gallagher Theater will feature The Hangover, this summer's hilarious blockbuster about the aftermath of weekend in Vegas, from Friday, October 2nd through Sunday, October 4th. On the other hand, the weekend is so packed you might find yourself recreating the plot from The Hangover in your own life. You can begin your party with Latin pop singer Paulina Rubio performing at the Marquee Theater on Friday, October 2nd. You can still get your tickets at the Lucky Man online for $45. But on Saturday, October 3rd, the big weekend really begins, as the much-awaited KFMA Fall Ball concert will arrive at the Pima County Fairgrounds, which will rock the night out with musical acts including Rise Against, The Used, Flyleaf, The Misfits, Eyes Set to Kill, and Paper Tongues. $30 for true fans who bought their tickets in advance, and $40 for everybody else. If somehow you still have energy left, then head back downtown for the Club Crawl, where Tucson will be transformed into a live music festival. Wristbands can be purchased at local Zia Records for $8. And the weekend party doesn't end there, as Sunday, October 4th, will keep your feet moving with country line dancing duo Brooks and Dunn, who will showcase their final tour before the two split in 2010. They will take the stage at Casino del Sol's Ava Amphitheater with tickets ranging between $35 and $125. Then Pima County Fairgrounds will present Tucson's real classic rock as KLPX celebrates its 30th anniversary, featuring classics like REO Speedwagon, Styx, and Eddie Money. It's $30 in advance and $40 on the day of the show. Finally, back in downtown Tucson, the Rialto Theater will be taken over by Mr. 305, or Pitbull, who will bring his Southern Cuban musical flair to Tucson the same night. Ticket prices for Pitbull are anywhere within $29 and $35. Well, that's all for this week, if you're still alive by Sunday. Don't forget to do your homework.
Thanks, Caleb. Finally tonight, I'd like to introduce a new segment, Julie Levin's Movie Minute, a quick peek at what to watch in theaters this week.
Hi everybody, I'm Julie Levin, bringing you the show's first movie review segment. This weekend, I want to talk to you about Drew Barrymore's directorial debut, Whip It, which is in theaters this weekend. If you're looking for a fun but action-filled escape from reality, then check this one out. This film is heavy on the cameos, as it features Ellen Page from Juno, Kristen Wiig from Saturday Night Live, Juliette Lewis, Jimmy Fallon, and Drew Barrymore herself. Ellen Page is Bliss, a young girl trying to make her mark in the world. Her mother is strict and intent on Bliss coming out in society as a debutante. Instead, Bliss auditions for a roller derby team and finds a place in this rough women's only sport. Although this movie is a bit cliche with a somewhat predictable plot involving our hero coming up against a love interest, an enemy roller derby girl, and finding out she's too young for the team, this film still stands alone as an enjoyable coming-of-age story. Ellen Page is the best part of the movie and brings both a freshness and relatability to her character. Go see this movie with a friend, as I think you'll enjoy the light entertainment found in the action and story of Barrymore's first feature film. That's all for this week. I'm Julie Levin with your Movie Minute.
Thanks, Julie. So that's all for this week's episode of Entertainment Now. Be sure to check back at this time every Thursday for a complete look at where you need to be in Tucson. Until next time.